Welcome back, everyone. Um, Hopefully by now you've learned how to buy options, kind of what an option is, what an option means. And in this video, we're going to explore the other side. So in every transaction of an option, there is a buyer and a seller. So there's somebody who decides to write the contract up. They decide to write the option and say, here, you can buy this option from me. And these people are really smart. And I'm going to teach you guys how to write options, how to sell options to fools, basically. And this strategy can be used to hedge with positions in your account or to just conservatively play options. But yeah, let's just dive right into it. So, right, what I have here is Snapchat. It's a stock of a social media company. A lot of you might know it. It trades pretty cheaply. It's not that huge. You can see it's around $36 per share. And it has an options chain. So as you can see, you can buy an option expiring tomorrow, which is Friday, as of the recording of this video. And for example, I could buy a Snapchat $37 call for around 21 to $26. So I'll probably get filled. Someone will sell me that contract for around 23 or $24. And what happens there when a transaction happens, you are buying a you are buying an option from someone else. So if I bought this option for around 23, $24 and Snapchat tomorrow went to $38, my option is now in the money because my strike price was $37. So my option at expiration should be worth around $100 if Snapchat closes at exactly $38 tomorrow on Friday. But the most important thing you need to know is 99% of options expire worthless. And so people can take advantage of this strategy by selling the options to the idiots who think they're going to make a lot of money and take big risks and make a lot of money. Because as you can see, 99% of people of options expire worthless. So this strategy is a good way to make passive income, a good way to make small amounts of money every week, but you're not going to see huge returns like you do while buying options. But it certainly is less risky, and some people say it's like picking up pennies in front of a steamroller because you're collecting a little bit of income. It is less risky, but sometimes when crazy stuff happens, such as Lockheed Martin, about let's see a while ago it went from 377 to 326 in one day. And if you sold, this is a bit specific. I think you guys will understand what this means in a couple videos from now. If you sold a naked put to somebody, you would have lost a lot of money. Well, only trying to make $200-300, you would have lost $2,000 to $4,000. So all options are inherently risky, but it is 100% safer to sell options, especially on this first strategy that I'm going to teach you guys. So the first strategy is called selling covered calls. Now I'll show you a real life example. So this is Geron. It's a pharmaceutical corporation. It's a biotech stem cell research corporation, and this stock's trading around $1.39 right now. It's very cheap. It's a penny stock, low market cap, not very known. So it's really easy to own 100 shares of it because 100 shares of Geron would only run you about $139. And so with your 100 shares, as you know, each option is assigned to 100 shares. So I can take my 100 shares and use them as leverage to to write an option, to sell someone an option. So let's say some guy said, listen, I want to buy your shares. I want to have the right to buy your shares for $2 in 2 years. So I'm like, okay, this guy wants me to write a contract that obligates me to sell my shares for $2 in 2 years to him if he would so like to do. Um, and as you can see, for example, this exact contract is trading for $30 each. So I can sell a $2 January 2023 call for around 30 bucks to somebody. Now, if I own my shares for $139, I can collect $30 right now instantly. But still in the back of my head, I have to remember that if Geron goes above $2, I have to sell, I have to let this guy buy my shares at that price. So let's say Geron goes and has a great news report. It's going to go instantly from $1 to maybe $10, $15. And I'm all happy, but then I realize, oh no, I wrote this guy a contract. So I have to give him my shares for $2 no matter what. And usually this doesn't happen, but sometimes it happens and you're really sad when it happens. But still, you make money on it because Geron goes to $2, you sell it for $2, and you keep the 30 bucks. So you've just pocketed $200 for selling your stock plus 30 from the options premium while only paying $139 for your shares. So this is a good way to this is a good strategy to use on your investments that you think are just going to kind of slowly creep up there over time. So as you can see, Apple, AAPL is the stock ticker. Apple over three years has gone up steadily. And if I continue to sell fools my option who think that Apple's going to go up heavily in one day, I'm going to make steady money as the stock continues to climb and these options continue to expire worthless. But let's say they have a really good day, like I see here, they must have had a good earnings or something. They might call away my stock with their option. But really, as long as the stock goes up and you sold calls, you make money. It's just a matter of how much you make. Because if it goes up too high, you still have to sell it, but you do sell it for higher than you paid for it, and you keep the premium. So that's why people say that selling options is a lot less risky, especially with covered calls. That's, I would say, the least risky um, option strategy that there is. And lots of people use this to collect steady income on their investments and just kind of hedge against and just use their assets to work for them. And this is great because you can sell your covered calls and over time you'll have enough money to buy more shares. So I would heavily uh love to I would recommend this strategy heavily. But on the other side, they're selling puts, which is the other direction. So that's saying I'm willing to buy this stock for this amount. So when you're buying a put, you are saying, okay, I want to be able to sell my stock for this number. And the stock's usually above what you're going to sell it for. And actually, we're going to cover selling puts in the next video. I'm just trying to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. So make sure to tune in to part 2 of the selling options video. We're going to talk about selling cash covered puts. All right, thanks guys. Click that video. Peace out.